We are staying on top of the breaking news this morning. 8 people shot and killed overnight at the FedEx Ground facility on Mirabel Rd. Even more people injured in this shooting. It's 5:30 on this Friday morning. Good morning, I'm Carlos. Julia is joining us from home. We're working to learn more about what happened. Let's go live right now to Emily Longnecker, who's live at the FedEx Ground facility. Emily, thank you so much for being up all night. I know you've been working on this story all night long. What is the very latest that you've learned?
Well, Carlos, the truth is the investigation is really still in its very, very early stages. As you can tell from the police presence that is still behind me here at this ground facility. But police described it earlier inside as a scene that no one should ever have to see. 9 people are dead here, including the gunman who took his own life after police got here after receiving a report of shots fired just after 11. Multiple people have been injured from the gunfire, one critically. Some had other injuries. Some people were transported to area hospitals and others took themselves. Police are still interviewing witnesses here, but they are not saying anything about the gunman or what kind of gun he used.
There's a lot of things that we're trying to gather also, but right now it's too early to give out any preliminary information on that. We're still trying to ascertain the exact reason and cause for this incident.
And so much really still to figure out. Police describe it as an investigation with many moving parts. They say that we can expect a briefing later this morning with more information. Families too waiting for more information on what is likely to be one of the hardest days of their lives as they learn this news. Carlos, Julia.
And Emily, you are absolutely correct. This is definitely one of the most hardest days that any family member is going through. I mean, a mass shooting here in Indianapolis at a FedEx facility. I'm here at the Holiday Inn Express, and we're near the Indianapolis International Airport. This is off of Stansted Road. Now, this is the location where IMPD says families, loved ones should come to meet up with their family or find out where their loved ones are. You know, they entered through the lobby here. We've seen crowds of family come in here over the past probably about a good hour and a half or so. Some of them are waiting in the lobby. Some of them are scattered around the hotel. A lot of them are in conference rooms. And they started arriving here shortly after the news came out. We know after 11 o'clock, the news broke of that mass shooting at the FedEx facility, and they were brought here. This parking lot is full, not just with people staying here at the Holiday Inn, but again, loved ones who were just trying to reconnect with their family. And it was inside this Holiday Inn Express moments ago and overheard a mother speaking to perhaps IMPD chaplains or victims' assistants. And she was visibly emotional, and she said, she cannot find her daughter. Her daughter works in that facility, and she hasn't heard from her. And it's been 6 hours. This woman said she has kids at home. They were, up watching movies, just wondering where she is, where their loved one is. And that's where the frustration is growing. Now, one reason for that, we've learned that the policy inside of FedEx is that employees are not allowed to carry their cell phones on them when they're on the floor, when they're working. So imagine this news coming out, Some employees we've heard from, they said they heard gunfire, and your immediate reaction is to duck and hide or run, and you're running out of this facility for your safety. You can't grab your cell phone to call your loved ones or call 911. So again, just imagine that, let that sink in. Family members are here. Like I said, this woman still has not heard from her daughter, and just like many other family members, they haven't heard from them. And they're frustrated, they're emotional. It's 5:30 in the morning. This happened after 11, so hours and hours have passed, and they just want answers. Carlos, Julia.
Once again, our heart goes out to those people who are in flux right now, and we're going to be working as best we can to get more information on this mass shooting throughout the morning. You can keep track on our website at WTHR.com and on our news app.